Greetings from the Office Depot Center in Sunrise, Florida. Tonight, the Eastern Conference All-Stars look to take down the Western Conference All-Stars. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Bill Peterson, with your color commentator, Mike Weiss.
Things usually don't get better than this. I talked to a few players today, and they're really up for this game tonight. I know I'm up for it, so let's go. Hey, if you need to win a game, put this guy in net. Waugh makes amazing saves, is always in position, and you just have to wonder, how long can he keep rewriting his own records? Did Theodore earn his own respect or what? He decided that he was going to be a #1 goalie last year, and he did more than that. He became a perennial all-star in the process.
They're lining up for the faceoff. Correa sends it back to the defenseman. Pronger sends it off to Iginla. Yager passes it to Elias. He sends the puck back over to Gonchar. Sakic sends it back over to Pronger. Iginla brings it past the blue line. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Elias carries it past the red line. Blake plays it up to the center. Sakic carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Great save. I hope he can keep this up for the next 2 periods. Lemieux brings it over the blue line. Sent back over to Elias. Moves it back to Gonchar.
Jose Theodore really came into his own last year. He could work on his ability to spring up after a save, especially since he gets caught flopping on the ice. Experience as a top netminder is going to help his consistency.
Theodore really uses the lumber well on that great stick save. Lidstrom sends it up to the center. Solanic sends it over to Naslund. Intercepted. He lets the backhand shot go. Blocked out front. Passed back to Jovanovski. Yashin takes the puck up. He slides it to Bure. Sends it back over to Ozelinch. Long pass to Lindros. Takes the shot, and he is just getting warmed up. Naslund carries it past the blue line. He plays it up to the center. He passes it back over to Lidstrom. Takes it past the red line. Interception by Caberlet. Solonic breaks up the play. He moves it over to Lindros, and he takes a wrist shot. The puck was behind him when he gloved it out of midair. Brings it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Naslund can't believe he didn't score there. What a great save. Correa takes the puck up through the zone. Sack kick, plays it up to the center. Lemieux brings the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot, past his glove in the lane. Blake sends it up to the center. Sack kick, brings it over the red line. Iginla sends it over to the right wing. Great save. Over to the right wing. Theodore sends it in front, over to Gonchar. Elias brings the puck up. That's going to be a penalty on the Eastern Conference All-Stars.
The upcoming power play could change the outlook of this game, Bill. Gonchar, just like all players, doesn't agree with the call.
Eastern penalty to number 55, Sergei Gonchar. 2 minutes for hooking.
McInnes
Time of the
passes
penalty,
over to
9
Iginla.
minutes, 52 seconds.
Blake brings the puck to the zone, takes it past the blue line. Correa passes it to McInnes. Kapanen carries it past the red line. The penalty has now expired. He sends it to Iginla. Carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He looks to be on his game tonight. Zhevnov passes it off over to Jovanovski. Yager brings it past the blue line. Knocked down in front by Wong. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Leach sends it up to Gonchar. Jovanovski moves it to Zhamnov. He relays it to Naslund. Leach slides it to Yager. Lemieux takes it past the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Solonic takes the puck up through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. He must have puck magnets in that glove. Gonchar plays it up to the center. Lemieux brings it past the red line. Yager centers it to Elias. If they have any chance of taking this game, he's got to continue to make stops like that. Zhevnov takes the puck up, brings it over the blue line. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Leach passes to Lemieux. He takes the backhand shot. That shot hit the post, and they dodged a bullet there. Blake brings the puck up. He passes it up the center. Elias sends it over to Yager. He sends it to Ozolinch. Blake passes it over to Sakic. He passes back to the defenseman. Blake carries it over the blue line. Bure brings the puck up through the zone. Carries it past the blue line. Correa sends it off over to Iginla. Takes it past the blue line. Passes to Sakic. He looks to be in mid-season form with goaltending like that.
1 minute
Bure
remaining in
passes
the
it
first
to
period.
Lindros. Brings it over the blue line. There's one reason Blake went straight from college to the NHL playoffs. Sakic brings it over the red line. Those saves are great warm-ups for the regular season. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Mike, what's your take after the first period?
The Eastern Conference All-Stars are keeping themselves in the game by killing off penalties. The Western Conference All-Stars are out shooting them, but are unable to take the lead.
Time Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Bure passes it to the right wing. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Deflected out front by Wah. Sakic sends it over to the right wing. Iginla carries it over the blue line. He centers the pass. Bure brings the puck through the zone. He plays it back over to Lindros. Iginla sends it over to Sakic. Wah was impressive in the last play,
No one can argue Patrick Waugh's dominance over the NHL. With an overall win-loss record of 516 and 300, Patrick is the NHL's all-time leader in wins.
Face-off to the right of Wah. Yager moves it back to Leach. He passes it to the left wing. Elias passes to Yager. A great check by Blake to knock the puck loose. Pronger passes it to Iginla. Carries it past the blue line. He passes it to Correa. Leach sends it back over to Gunchar. Sends it back to the defenseman. Elias takes it past the blue line. Score! Goal for the Eastern Conference All-Stars. The Eastern Conference All-Stars capitalize first.
Oh man, seeing this one up close should be interesting. You know, if you play long enough, you're bound to find the back of the net eventually. Oh, way too much traffic in front of the goalie to stop that one.
Eastern goal scored.
Naslund carries it past the red line. Zhebnov passes it up to Jovanovski. He sends it up the center. Zhebnov brings it over the blue
Time
line.
of goal, 4 minutes, 43
He sends the puck back over to Naslund. Saved by Theodore. Lindros takes the puck up through the zone. Caberlet passes it to the right wing. Bure sends it over to the right wing. Passes it to the right wing. He passes it to Lindros. That was a terrific save by Wah. Zhebnov sends it up to Solani. And he takes a wrist shot. Glove save. Caberlet brings the puck up. Passes it over to Bure. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Wah.
Wah has great reflexes. He's as quick as a cat.
Wah has his stick in perfect position to deny that goal. Blake slides it over to Correa. Carries it over the red line. Sends it to Sakic. He plays it up to the center. Iginla sends it up to the center. It looks like someone has done some work in the offseason. Elias takes it past the red line. Sakic moves it back over to Blake. Correa brings it over the red line. Brings it past the blue line. Sent back over to Iginla. That save shows he came into camp ready to play this season. Lemieux carries it over the blue line. Correa brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Yager plays it up to the center. Lemieux carries it over the red line. Passes over to the left wing. Elias sends it back over to Leach. Correa carries it past the red line. Moves it back to Iginla. Gloved out of the air. And he takes a wrist shot. And that one hit the post. He passes it to the right wing. Gonchar moves it over to Lemieux. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a terrific save by Wah. Iginla takes it past the red line. Passed back to Lidstrom. He lets the slap shot go. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. Caberlet passes it to the right wing. Yager passes to the defenseman. Score!
Their coach is not a happy camper right now.
Can you walk us through that sequence, Mike?
What a nice backhand shot to score. You know, I'm sure the goalie thought there was no room down low, but the puck squeaked through anyway.
Eastern Conference
Ozelich
scored
sends it back to the defenseman. Bure passes over to Lindros. Ozelich moves it back over to Caberlet. Gets it over to the left wing.
And to number
Yashin
15.
passes it over to the left wing. He lets the backhand check go. Naslund sends it over to Jamnon.
Goal, 14 minutes,
Long
31
pass over to
seconds.
Solani. He sends it back to Naslund. Jovanovski sends it over to the right wing. Solani passes it to Jamnon. Yashin brings the puck up through the zone. He passes it to Bure. And he takes a wrist shot. That stop keeps this game within reach. Jamnon brings it over the red line. Solani sends it back over to Naslund. Lindros takes it past the blue line. He plays it back to Gonchar. Bure moves it back over to Yashin. Solani carries it over the red line. Naslund passes it to the right wing. Bure takes the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. 1 period remaining. It's a lead for the Eastern Conference All-Stars. 2-0. Mike, give us some things to look for as we enter the last period.
The Eastern Conference All-Stars are ahead in penalty killing percentage. They're doing what it takes to win games. The Western Conference All-Stars have a lead in shots on goal, Bill, but they're still losing the game.
It's showtime, folks. Blake brings it past the red line. He takes the slap shot. He was wrong. Theodore has shut down their offense all night long. Offsides is called.
Black van with license plate Hockey 1. Please find the nearest usher.
Can he be
Your
a consistent
lights
netminder? Theodore had a breakthrough season, but needs to show he can do it again. He faces a lot of shots, so his team will need him to be solid back there.
Take it away, Mike.
Theodore is really using the glove well here.
Leach sends it over to the right wing. Yager makes a centering pass to Lemieux. He centers the puck. That save kept his team in the game. Sakic sends it off to Correa. He passes it off over to Iginla. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Theodore. He passes it back to Blake. Brings the puck through the zone. Correa brings it past the blue line. Theodore passes it to Leach. Takes the puck up through the zone. Elias carries it over the blue line. Lemieux sends it to the left wing. Jovanovski sends it over to Jamnon. Carries it past the blue line. He sends the puck back over to Lidstrom. Centers it to Solani. He made a great save. Lemieux brings it over the blue line. He passes it up the center. Elias passes it over to the left wing. He's trying to keep his team in the game. Solana takes it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. What a save! Theodore has been playing great all game, making save after save. Pronger passes it to Iginla. Carries it past the red line. Sent back over to Sakic. Man, what a save! Yashin brings it over the red line. He slides it over to Bure. Lindros sends it to the left wing. He lets it fly. Denied. Wah! Gloves that shot out of the air. Yashin sends it up to the center. Nice save. Wah! Just got his glove on the puck. Sakic passes over to Korea.
Pronger turns him into road pizza, leveling him to the ice. Pronger plays an aggressive style of hockey. By being aggressive, he can create scoring chances for his team.
Jovanovski sends it back to Lidstrom. Leach passes it off over to Gonchar. He passes it to Parrish. Lidstrom sends it up over to Iginla. Carries it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Terrific save! Theodore gloves that shot out of the air. Leach takes it past the red. The play is broken up by Lidstrom. Solana brings it past the blue line. And he's checked by Gonchar.
Theodore has the same curse as every other butterfly-style goalie. He drops too early. He's been working on reacting to the shot rather than trying to guess where it's going to go.
Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Theodore reaches the glove out and makes the save.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Theodore. Lemieux slides it over to Elias. Carries it over the red line. Yager brings it over the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Hopefully, he can keep making saves like that, and maybe one of his teammates will help him out on the offensive end. And he takes a wrist shot. That stop keeps this game within reach. Off to the left of Wah. Sakic moves it to Korea. Takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Caberlet passes over to Lemieux. Iginla sends it to Sakic. Moves it back over to Blake. He lets the slap shot go. Ozelinch plays it up to the center. Elias brings it past the red line. Pass. Goal! They just showed you that you have to shoot to score.
Oh, yeah. That gives the fans something to celebrate.
And celebrating they are.
Eastern Conference goal scored by number 66.
Carries it past the red line. Gets it up, put that one on the board.
I'll tell you, the coach seems to be getting a little upset with the effort of his team. That deflected right off the goalie and into the net.
16 minutes, 36
Oh, brother,
seconds.
what a bad angle to try and score, but somehow he finishes the play.
Eastern
Brings the
Conference
puck up.
goal scored by number 79, Alexei
Solana carries it past the blue line. He's continued to make saves like that
Assist to
throughout this
number
game.
9.
Lindros brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it past the blue line. Great save.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes,
Joseph
10
passes it
seconds.
over to Lidstrom. Solana brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. The Western Conference All-Stars have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that? Redden passes it to the right wing.
1 minute.
Parrish takes it past the red line.
In the third period.
He passes back to the defenseman. Penalty on the Eastern Conference All-Stars.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill. You know, in that last play, Bill, I think he got a little bit overzealous.
Eastern penalty
McInnes
to
takes the
number
puck up.
37, Mark Parrish. 2 minutes.
The Eastern Conference All-Stars prevail 4-0. Wrap this game up for us, Mike.
You know, Bill, they could have called this game early because one team never showed up.
That ends ESPN's coverage of tonight's game. Good night from the Office Depot Center.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Patrick Elliott. The number 2 star, Mario Lemieux. The number 1 star, Jose Theodore.